Hey there everyone, it's Anthony, back with another video here on Single End Placing. And hi from back there. Come on, come on. Hi everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. We're out here at the lake, reservoir, whatever you want to call it, here in Arvada. And we're trying to get Apollo used to the drone. And so I have it set to follow me. Hi. I have it set to follow me, so he can just get used to it without trying to jump at it or bite it or be freaked out by it. And we'll see if the microphone, I can do some editing to clean up that drone hum. We shall see. But yeah, so just wanted to come up here and do a little practice run and respond to some comments. So we're just gonna do that today. Don't know how long this video will be or how many comments we'll get to, but I'll try to get to as many as possible. The drone has 3 batteries and each one's supposed to last around 15 to 18 minutes. It's about 45 minutes of flight time. And if we go past that, then I'll just be filming on the regular camera. I have them both going, so you'll get intermittent shots of different stuff. So anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to see if he's gonna go potty, and if he does, we'll take a quick break. Yes, he is. Hold on. Go on. It's definitely going to be a training curve to get him to leave the drone alone. He does it for the most part, but when we're just starting our walk, he likes to come after it. Leave it. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. So yeah, it'll just take some time, but hopefully he gets used to it. I just have to like drag him along. This way. This way. So let's head down the path so I can throw his poop away, and then we'll keep going. But yeah, the nice thing about this drone is I don't have to have a controller. Come on. I don't have to have a remote control, it just follows me. So it's hands-free, as you can see. Hi. And we can really start running. It'll keep up, which is kind of cool. I think even if you're on a bike, it will keep track. So yeah, just makes it fun for vlogging. I can turn around and look at you while we're talking, and I just have to make sure that I can sync the audio up. The drone captures audio, but it's obviously very loud with the drone noise. So hopefully this will be quiet enough that I can cut it down. What, baby? Everyone's seeing us from a new angle. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's get to some questions. Okay. Where's my phone? Which pocket is the phone in? I really need to start remembering to bring a little backpack or something, because now I've got drone batteries, I've got camera batteries, I've got my phone. I'm just like loaded down with all this stuff. So I definitely need like a little backpack or something. I see deer tracks and bunnies. Yeah, a little backpack. I have my little fanny pack. I just need to remember to bring it with us, so I'm not loading my pockets up with a bunch of stuff. But yeah. And I think the drone will tell me when it's running low on battery, and it'll come back to me. All you have to do is put your palm out and it'll come to your palm and land. So that's really cool. And it's honestly not as loud as I was worried it was going to be. It's still loud, but it's not crazy because it's a very tiny little guy. I mean, you can see it on this camera. It's just a small one. Yeah, little buddy. Okay. Let's throw this away. Okay. All right, everyone. I think we'll go this way. Come on, come with me. All right, let's get to some questions. Or some comments, I suppose. Community. All right, so I'm going newest to oldest, as I always do. There's gonna be comments that are like 6 months old that I just never get to, but it's the name of the game. Going to my unboxing of Plague Doctor by Christopher Lavelle. Parthenarajan says, this painting looks so cool for decorating during Halloween especially. Thanks for sharing this, Anthony. Of course. Thanks for watching. And then Lisa says, I really like this one. I'm excited to see what you do when you get to it. Yeah, that one. I don't know. I might get to it sooner than later because it is a round and I tend to finish rounds faster. So I may get to that one sooner than later. We shall see. And then my unboxing of The Heaven Beneath by Yume Art. Miriam Hamid says, what a considerate friend you are. Oh, thank you, Anthony. This piece is so serene yet magnificent. I think the joy of sharing a passion and the vastness of the cosmos makes this an impactful gift. I can't wait to see the completion. On a side note, Kara, the principal painter, did a deep dive on the DAC Treasure Quest cards and their benefits if you're interested. Love your content, friend. Oh, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'll have to go check that out because, yeah, I have no idea what the value or purpose of them is. So when I do an unboxing, I just put them back in the box when I'm done filming an unboxing. And I'm like, well, I guess whenever I get to this kit, I'll see what this is about. So I do need to look into that. So I'll check that out. Let me screenshot that. Let's see if I can get you to look out over the lake. Oh no, battery's dying. Okay, hold on everyone. Okay, we are back in business. Watch your leg. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can turn right here without slipping and falling. And see if it'll, hi, hello. See if it'll point out over the lake. Come here, buddy. Can you say hi? Okay, let's go. Okay. He's like, Dad, this thing is annoying. All right. Will also hopefully give you a good look at the little mountains and stuff that we have. Over here. Over here. Over here. We've got a cyclist coming. All right, hold on everyone. We've got to let the cyclist go by. While I do that, I'll get back to comments. Okay, cool. Okay, he passed. Okay. All right. And Yvette Sutton says, oh my goodness, what an absolute nightmare for you both. Glad Apollo is back safe and sound though. That was in regards to my vlog, episode 148, about my mountain trip being kind of a bust. But yeah, we're safe and sound. Everything's okay. It just was not a fun time. But we made it alive. So that's the most important part for sure. And then going back to my unboxing of the Plague Doctor, thank you for the comment, by the way. The Diamond Technician says, I did this one for my son and bought some enhancements, including metallic. It turned out great. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I need to figure out my extra metallic drill enhancements situation and then kind of take it from there. But I will be gussying that one up for sure. Then Messy Girl Crafts, in regards to my Halloween video, says, you are so talented and this was incredible. Oh, thank you. I had a lot of fun doing that one. And Elisa Marie Designs, going to my unboxing of Abstract and Patroclus, says, hey Anthony, I'm totally digging the Patroclus design. I like the size and colors. And I'm super curious to see how the ABs will look on the skin. There's a lot of 310s, so I think they might play off each other really well. You know, I had a custom canvas made by Dreamer Designs, and they put AB 117 on the face of a woman in a hat with a feather boa. It was clipped. Turned out amazing. They even sent me a draft beforehand. It gave the face an oil pastel effect, and I absolutely loved it. I can't wait to see how this turns out. I'll be keeping an eye on it. Oh yeah. Well, don't keep too close of an eye, because I ended up getting rid of that canvas. Just some issues that I had with the rendering, and I'm sure that video will come up again as far as comments go. But I'll give you a very brief status update because I don't want to delve into it too much. I really don't want to mention that shop anymore. But I sent an email to the shop owner letting them know that they could hold on to the kit, the redone version of Patroclus, and in their email they said that if that was the case, then they would refund me. Never did. Just kind of took my money and ran, which, I mean, whatever. I mean, I did get my original version of Patroclus and Abstract, so I did get the products that I paid for, but yeah, the customer service from that shop owner and just like how I felt a little played was pretty atrocious. So I have a video that I'll be filming. I might do it this weekend, but I've always done like a favorites video of each year, like favorite shop, favorite drill, favorite accessory, or not favorite drill, but favorite pen, favorite tray, you know, that type of stuff. And so you can kind of know what my standouts were for the year. But this year I'll be changing it up, and I'll be doing not only that, but I have 2 flops of 2024, 2 shops or experiences that did not go well, and you know, I would personally wouldn't go back or would avoid. And so you might be hearing me mention that experience and the flops side of things. So yeah, anyway, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Patroclus done as a custom from Jaded Gem Shop, and do it the right way, from a shop I can actually trust. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We've got someone coming up here, so I'm going to pause the drone real quick. Come here, baby. Come here. Good. Good. Drone. Sweet drone. Come on. Come on. Okay, let me, just to save battery, I'm going to power off the drone. And we'll pick it back up once we pass some more people. So yeah. I'll probably get Patroclus because I really do like that artwork. If anything, if any positive came out of that experience of purchasing from Diamond Art Emporium and communicating with that shop owner, is I discovered that piece of art, Patroclus. So I'm like, I'll take that since it's Old Masters and bring it over to a shop that I actually want to buy from. So that's probably what I'll do. I'm going to my unboxing of Plague Doctor from Elisa Marie Designs. It says, hey, I'm loving all the new ideas for enhancements. I'd never heard of this artist before, but I just checked out his portfolio on DAC, and now I really want 9 lives. Oh, that one's really cool. If I was a cat owner, I would already have that for sure. That one's really cool. But Christopher Lavelle's the same artist that did the A Question of Reality kit that I did the whole paint along for September. So yeah, he's a pretty cool artist. I really like his stuff, but a lot of times it's giant and it's square. Let's see. Okay, cool, we're good. All right. But thank you so much for the comments. And then going to my Muka Mania Week 1 kickoff live. Actually, you know what? I'm going to skip those because those are part of a giveaway entry, those comments on that video, so I'm going to skip those. But I will heart and like them so they get cleared. But yes, I know there's some people that wrote some more stuff other than just I'm entering the contest, but just for the sake of time, I'll probably read those when I do the random picker for the winner. I'll look over those and respond accordingly. Going back to my Halloween video, Casey, that's me, says, you're too much. I feel like your talent is endless. Great video. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Again, it was a lot of fun to do, and I hope I get to do some more stuff like that soon. I guess we can get this bad boy going. Okay. Yep, hi.
Unable to take off.
Okay.
Connect to app to see why. Medium. Follow. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Let's go. Let's see if we can get it to chase us again. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on. It's not gonna bite you. Oh, should have brought my gloves. It's getting cold. Okay. And then going back to my vlog, episode 148, April Campbell says, that sucks. Glad you're both okay after the fact. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Just a little bit of a scare a couple weeks ago, but we're okay. And then, these are all comments for the Muka video. Okay, then going back to my vlog, episode 149, responding to your comments, part 32. Lisa says, hi Anthony, that's so weird. When you paid for him to expect that from you. Good for you for standing up for yourself. Yes. And yes, sadly, I kill all the plants no matter how healthy they come to me. Oh no, that's a bummer. Yeah, I have one plant. Well, I have my banana plant. I have my banana plant and it's been putting up new leaves, but the leaves won't push out from like the center stalk. It's almost like it's too tight in there. So I had to do a little bit of surgery today, and I cut some of the older leaves off, 2 of them, in hopes to make room for the new leaves to expand. So I hope by doing that I didn't kill it. We'll see. But they were just kind of getting stuck, and they weren't actually unfurling all the way, and they started kind of getting little tears in them because it was like so folded within itself. So I don't know if that's a humidity thing, if I still don't have enough humidity there, or what it is. But yeah, I kind of was worried that I messed that up. Yeah, I'm worried that I might have killed it by trying to take matters into my own hands, but we'll see.
Medium. 3, 2, 1.
There you go. Okay, let's go. It says that second battery is about done, so it should be. What's funny is it doesn't announce when it's in flight, like, hey, that's my butt. It doesn't announce in flight, like, I'm low on battery, so I can turn around and put my hand out. It just drops to the ground. So you just have to catch the fact that it's sounding like it's losing battery and lowering. But if you're not paying attention, you could just walk away from it. But yeah, so yeah, that's my only plant that's struggling. Everybody else is doing good. I found another plant. It was on clearance, and I was just browsing, and I had to get it. And it's like, I forget what it's called. It's like a gum plant or something like that. But it's got these beautiful white leaves, and it was on sale for like, I think $11. So I snagged it, and it says it needs moderate humidity, nothing too crazy, and it doesn't need to be watered super often. So I think it'll get along in my little area, but I'm happy with how my little area is looking. I'll have to take an update picture for you all. But yeah, but I'm sorry that you're a plant killer. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I'm about to, when I get home and just do some more organizing, I'll either do it tonight or this weekend. I'm going to bring my Dyson fan down into the living room and set it on low just to create some air circulation down in that area. Because the stagnant air of a house can lead to pests. And my Dyson fan actually has a setting that makes it act like it's a breeze. So it does like a bunch of crosswinds and stuff. Oh, hold on. Come on, buddy. Thank you. So I can get a little bit of a cross breeze going around my plants. And it kind of mimics that with the fan blades. So I'm hoping that'll help with, I don't have any pests there. Or in that area, but I just worry, because of the stagnant air. So yeah, that's kind of the game plan with that. But yeah, plants. Plants. The other thing, I made a mistake and almost killed one of my oldest living plant that I have. Maybe I've already talked about this, but I got some fertilizer called Marine Cuisine from Fox Farm, and the instructions, which I was like, I'm not going to listen to these. The instructions said
Medium. 2, 1.
It's a powdered mix, dry, and you mix it into the top couple inches of soil. Like you kind of scratch the soil and try to mix it in as best you can with an existing plant. Or if you're repotting, you just blend it with the soil and then you give it a thorough watering. Well, one of my plants is pretty root bound, so there really isn't a lot of soil. I can't like dig in there and mix. I was like, I'll just sprinkle it over the top Look at how pretty this is. Let's see if it'll turn and look this way. It's so pretty. Hi. Not me, the background is pretty. So it says to sprinkle it into the top 2 inches of soil or mix it in. I thought I could cheat. I was like, I'll just sprinkle it on top since I can't dig into the soil and just give it a thorough watering that way. Well, because it's bat guano and all this stuff and it was just sitting there up at the top, it started to mold. The fertilizer powder started to mold. And so the plant, I didn't notice, and it also created like kind of a crust on the top of the soil. So water wasn't really getting through or air. So it just kind of started choking the plant. Sorry, I was just checking to see if it was dying. So it started choking the plant and, oh, it's dying. Hold on.
Low battery. Aircraft landing automatically.
It started choking the plant, and I noticed it starting to just suffer. It looked, some of the leaves were starting to yellow, and the new leaves it was pushing out kind of stopped growing. I was like, oh no. So yesterday, I repotted it, took it out, cleared off all the moldy soil. The roots still looked healthy, like it hadn't killed it, but it was definitely impacting it. So repotted it, put some new soil in there. So hopefully that helps. And I noticed that on one other plant I did that with, that it didn't look like it had impacted the plant, but the top looked moldy. So I scraped it all off on the top and put some new soil on top of that. Or, you know, put some new soil back in. And so I probably will only use that powdered product when I'm repotting a plant into something bigger where I can mix it in with some new soil. Otherwise, I went and got specific fertilizer that you mix with water and water it in. So I went and got that today as part of my errands. It's from the same brand, but it's just a liquid fertilizer that's meant to be mixed with water and watered in. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I got that fertilizer, and then I got some sea kelp extract, which I heard is supposed to be really good for plants, and it's another one that you mix with water. So I was trying to be like, do the powdered stuff and be all natural and all organic. But that stuff only works if you're repotting plants or you have a big enough container that you can like dig out a couple inches of soil without hitting the roots. And none of my plants are that big. So yeah. What do you think, bud? Should we, we'll go for a little bit longer and then we'll turn it around. Because I'm not doing the full loop today. We've already done, my watch says 0.8 something, but I didn't start it right when we left. So I'd say we're about 1.5 miles. So if we turn around, we'll be right around 3. So anyway, thanks for the comment, Lisa. And then going to my What Makes You Sparkle Halloween video, Miller Time Mama says, so good. Thank you. And Jaylee Lee says, that was so good. Though I was the only one that thought I was the only one that felt that way, but now I don't feel so alone. That's funny. Thank you. And then going way back to what might have been my very first whip-in chat for Midnight Laundromat in 2022. Oh my gosh. Diamond Painting Bruja says, LOL, I can't with the drops either. I have no idea what that's in reference to, what I was talking about back then. I I think that may have been my very first Whip Chat. I'm not sure. Maybe I was just talking about all the Diamond Art Club releases. I'm not sure, but I can't remember. But thank you so much for going back in the archives like that. I appreciate it. And I don't have very many I don't have Whip-In Chats on my channel very much, if at all, anymore. So, yeah. You found one of the rare ones. Oh, let me turn this off. It says didn't actually turn off. Okay. We do have one more battery, but I'll save it for later. I may end up buying another set of batteries for this thing. I'm gonna edit this video and see what the clips look like, and if it's something that's worth investing more into, if I could do some like fun stuff with it. But yeah, if it's something I want to keep playing with and want to like do an entire vlog, being able to use different scenes and different shots and stuff, then I might upgrade it or get enough batteries that I can do an entire 2-3 hours of flight time with it, which I guess I would need. Each one's 18 minutes. I'd need maybe 9 batteries, or maybe even just get a dozen batteries and just keep them in a little backpack or something. But yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Anyway, then going back to my Halloween video, Alley Cat says, "Oh my gosh, how many of those diamonds did you end up swallowing?" None. None, but it was gross. It was not fun. I had a trash can next to me, so I just spit them out after I did that. And then I thought I'd just be able to spit them all out, but they were like stuck like down at the bottom of my gums and like under my tongue and like just everywhere. So I had to go get a glass of water and like rinse and spit just to like try to get them all out. And I did get them all out, but it was more gross than I thought it was going to be. They did not taste good. Then City Cat Crafter says, "That was an awesome video, Anthony. You are very talented. Happy Halloween." Thank you so much, and happy Halloween to you as well. Lisa says, "LOL, you're so talented on so many levels. This was very funny and creative and looked professional. I just adore you." Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad people liked it. Let's get to this intersection right here, and then we're gonna flip around, Apollo. Yeah. And then going to my vlog, episode 148. Lisa says, "Oh, Anthony, I'm so sorry your trip was scary and bad. I'm glad you got your money back, but it doesn't make up for being lied to and having to feel fear. Love you." And Apollo said, "Happy you guys are safe now." Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, and we're doing just fine, except he's wanting to pull me. Come on, can you come over here? He smells something. He's in his little stalking mode. Apollo, I want to go over here. Jeez. Listen to your dad. And then back to my Halloween video. Felicia says, "What are you doing?" Oh, another potty break. Hold on. Okay, this way. Let's go this way. Let's turn around and head back. I was wondering why he kept wanting to pull into the snow, and I thought he was trying to sniff something, but no, he was trying to find a comfortable spot to go potty in peace. Let's refresh. Okay. And then going to my Halloween video. Felicia says, Anthony. So Felicia says in regards to my Halloween video, Anthony, this video was absolutely amazing. You are truly talented not only in diamond painting, but in making these incredible videos as well. Thank you. Happy Halloween. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate it. And happy Halloween as well. Okay, come on. Then Colin Mishka says, you missed your calling. This is brilliant. I totally relate. The Diamond Demon is real. Happy Halloween. Thank you so much. Yeah. Again, I loved it, and there'll be more to come for sure. When an idea strikes, I will definitely do something again. And then Nancy Reagan says, very spooky. You've got some chops as a filmmaker and actor. Love Apollo's cameo. Yeah, he popped up, I think, a couple of times, but yeah. Then going to my unboxing of The Heaven Beneath by Yume Art. PDX Mom says, love this one, but I don't know where I'd put it. That's what keeps me from buying a lot of the big ones, especially with the expense of each kit. Yeah, for sure. If you have the intention on hanging everything that you diamond paint, it can get tough with like wall space and stuff. And luckily I have my office that I work at. I can display a lot of stuff there. So that makes it nice. If I didn't have that, then I'd have a lot of stuff rolled up and stored, and I'd probably like alternate what's up on the walls, you know. And maybe for a certain season I put up a couple of diamond paintings, yada yada yada. So, but yeah, I can totally see that, but it depends, you know. I go back and forth between feeling like this craft for me, I need to make sure everything that I work on I'm going to hang up so it's all displayed. Sometimes for me, the craft is just doing the thing, like just zoning out and placing drills and listening to music or podcasts or whatever, or an audiobook, and it's just the task that is the best part. And other times it is the actual finished piece of artwork. It just depends, and it's a little bit of both, I guess. But yeah. And then my Halloween video, Leslie P says, too funny. Thank you. And then my unboxing of The Heaven Beneath, Sparkling Diamonds and Lights says, what an awesome and thoughtful wedding gift. Sure they will love it. Yeah, I'm super excited. I almost started it last night, but I was like, nope, keep working on Medi. And so I'd say I'm firmly in the 60% plus completion on Medi. I've gotten to the point that I flipped it around, so I'll be working top down to meet myself, but I'm certainly past the halfway point, so I'm not meeting myself directly in the middle. I'm meeting myself maybe like 35-40% down. So I'll be working on that tonight. Well, that's not true. I just got a new video game. Planet Coaster 2 came out a couple of days ago, which is a theme park building video game. And I was curious to give it a shot because I've only ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, 1 and 2, which are from the 1990s. So this new Planet Coaster came out, and I was like, you know what? Let me see if I'm ready to upgrade, or I guess like join the modern era of like theme park simulations, because I've just been such a diehard for Roller Coaster Tycoon. I'm like, I'm sure things have improved in the past 30 something years, you know, of like graphics and stuff. So let me give this a shot. So yeah, it just came out, and so I purchased it when I came home from errands and picked up Apollo to bring him here. I bought it, and it's downloading. I'm sure it's done by now, but it started downloading when we left. So yeah, we'll see. If I end up getting obsessed with that, then who knows where my extra time will go. Apollo, come on. But I am ready to start the top down on Medi. So I'm pretty sure that I'll have it done by the end of the event. I feel pretty confident in that it'll be done by the end of the year. I just don't know what else I'll be getting done. Because I think that'll probably just be my only whip until it's done. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, once that is done, and once I have one square kit done that I have going on, be it my custom of Apollo or cresting, then my plan was to start on the Heaven Beneath. But yeah, I don't know. I might just have a bajillion whips going because I'm going to have Wizard Spell going. Oh my gosh, Apollo. Please. He's yanking me towards the ditch. And I'm like, sir, please. But I see so many dog and bunny tracks and stuff over there that I think he's just in his smells right now. But anyway, so yeah, just with how many, like I have Wizard Spell, the Heaven Beneath that I'll be starting. I'm going to have so many whips going, and I just have to embrace it and just deal with the fact that I might not have a lot completed anytime soon. I might be finished with Medi, and then my next completion is like sometime in the spring next year, just because of how much I'm going to be picking at so many different projects that I just don't know. So yeah, I kind of gave up the idea of, well, then I'll finish this and then this will happen and then I'll work on this. Right now, I'm just, whenever I have time to diamond paint, I grab what I believe to be the most important kit to work on, and I'll just do that for however much time I have, and that's it. But I'm not in a place to try to schedule or plan anything anymore. There's just so much that I thought I was going to get done by the end of the year that I just know is just simply not going to happen. I'll be happy and lucky if I can get Medi done, but that's probably going to be it for the year. So yeah, and then we go right into Wizard Spell, which I'm going to start during Mia's event, but I know I won't be able to finish it in those 2 months, and I really want to do Heaven Beneath, and I would like to have that done by May so I can give that as a wedding gift. So between those two, and then whatever round drill I'm going to want to work on, phases or something like that, I'm not in a place to plan or speculate right now. I'm like, let me get a couple more finishes under my belt, and then I can be like, okay, here's what I'm thinking for the second half or the, last 3/4 of 2025. Here's what I can kind of see myself getting done. But yeah, I'm just too backlogged right now to even think, okay, then I'll pick up this, and I'd love to do this, and yeah, and Garden of Earthly Delights will definitely be if I get asked to do, or if Jade decides to do the Jaded Jamboree again next year, and I'm asked to co-host or anything, I'll be using that kit, and it'll certainly be my Summer with the Masters kit, probably for, who knows, maybe the next couple years, I'm not sure, because that thing is just such a beast. So yeah, that one's gonna just be earmarked for anything Jaded Gem Shop or Old Masters related. That's my whip that I'll keep pulling out year over year until it's done. And then once that's done, then maybe I'll do, maybe my year over year kit will be like the Last Supper or something like that. But yeah, I've got enough Old Masters. I've got enough diamond paintings to keep me busy for, I think when I did the math, like another 40 years. So I'm all set. But yeah, thank you for the comment. Going back to my Halloween video, Sparkling Diamonds and Light says, "Happy Halloween, Anthony. This was awesome." Yay, I'm glad you liked it. And then Inspired Life says, what a good spook. I'm going to have nightmares about that devilish creature. Poor Anthony, he was such a good soul and he will be missed. Yeah. Elisa Marie Design says, the thriller of diamond painting. Keep painting. One more color, one more section. I love it. Oh, yay. And then Michelle Bryce says, I'm never going to check my stash in the closet again. Thank you for the comments, everyone. Jess Diamond Paint says, excellent job, Anthony. That was so good. Yay. And then the diamond technician says, excuse me, sir, but you made me look up for my diamond painting to watch this. Yeah, I know. That was an active participant video for sure. But thank you so much for watching. Okay. Sorry, nose is running because it's cold out. I need to start wearing my little, what do they call it, a balaclava, to protect my nose. Actually, sometimes that makes it even worse because then I'm just breathing steam up my own nose and that makes it weird. But either it's winter, sorry. Sorry. We're gonna pull over here for this couple with their pupper. Okay. All right. Then the Creativity Squirrel says, OMG, I've never laughed so hard. You've outdone yourself with this one, Anthony. The production value is brilliant. Oh, thank you. I had a lot of fun. It's definitely a long video in the making, not in terms of difficulty, but just timing. Little clips over the past few months that I've been stitching together. But yeah. Lisa Noof says, Anthony, that was an amazing video. I laughed so hard and then realized, wait, this obsession is real. I suffer from it too. And then Trin says, and the Oscar goes to Anthony Harper. Loved it. Oh, thanks, guys. And then Vicky Barnett says, great, now I'm terrified to diamond paint at night. Oh yeah, that was so much fun. Again, I will do something like that in the future at some point, for sure. For sure. What do you sniff? What are you sniffing? All right, going back to my vlog, episode 149. Artemis Dream says, being human involves a lot of misinterpreted interactions. I can see that it would significantly increase by being a content creator, just by the sheer amount of strangers one comes in contact with. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it does. And I don't know. I think also for me, it's just come with like being someone of like of internet era and just kind of not fully growing up with the internet. Like, you know, we didn't first get access to the internet until I was like 9 or 10, at least in my home. But just growing up with so many interactions being via the internet, I've just learned to be very direct over time in online communications and try to be as clear as possible. And when I'm typing, you know, with the typed word, because those misinterpretations happen so often. Of course, when I'm talking to someone face to face or recording like a video like this, then of course I can, you know, go into stories and go into possibilities and get a lot more just kind of abstract with the conversation. But I've learned, especially when talking to like businesses and stuff, to be very direct of this is what I am saying to you, you know, and not leave it up to leave it vague, you know. So I feel like my communication with that shop was very clear on what issues I was seeing and what my expectations were. And so I don't think that was a problem on my end. I think that the shop owner assumed that I was gonna do favors for them, you know, and that wasn't it at all. And at no point did I even, you know, suggest that, you know. It was purely a customer and business interaction and a customer service interaction, but at no time was there ever any discussion that said, in exchange for me fixing the kit that you don't like, you will then provide this content. Never, ever, ever was that even like hinted at or anything like that. Any videos that I create that aren't part of some specific direct collaboration are of my own free will and my own time, my own desire. So yeah, I think I do agree with you that it's a misinterpretation, and interpreting communication can be a problem, especially with like social media and stuff. But I think in this instance, there is nothing to suggest that that I would be doing anything like that. So, so yeah, I don't know. It seemed a little bait and switch, in my opinion. And yeah, it just, like I said, I just got really bad vibes, really weird vibes from that shop and that shop owner. It's just, something was off, you know what I mean? It wasn't normal. I felt like our interaction was also a little awkward. And so I just wasn't getting good feelings, you know? And that, on top of the fact that the quality of the canvases was below what I find to be acceptable, or something that I would want to work on. And I tried to find very nice ways and constructive ways of saying that, not only because I didn't want to, you know, poo-poo the shop, you know, they're doing, I would hope, the best that they can, but also I didn't want to poo-poo on anyone who finds those products to be just fine, you know. It's just my own personal opinion is those were slightly above, if not in some regards on par with, an AliExpress or a Temu or an Amazon kit. Pretty much the same that I've seen from businesses like that, which again, if that's what you're comfortable with, and you have no problem with that kind of quality, then you're gonna like it, you know, or you're not gonna have any qualms. But I just was disappointed with pretty much the entire experience. But we'll talk about that more on my wins and flops of 2024 video coming soon. But yeah, Lisa Noof says, "Hi Anthony, that's a really bizarre expectation from that shop that you have to do a review on the updated painting. Since you paid for the initial one, which was not up to standard, you should not be obligated to review the replacement. If he wants it back, you should get a refund." Yeah, I agree. I mean, I shouldn't be obligated to do any videos about anything I pay for at all. I just do them because I get excited about a product, unless it's been something that's been prearranged. But I mean, if I bought 10 kits from Diamond Art Club today, I'm under no obligation to ever talk about them. I could work on them, finish them, hang them up, and never say a single word about them. So there was never, when it's a product is paid for in full, there's never any obligation to share anything about it. But certainly, you know, if I have a customer service issue, I didn't believe it was, once again, at no point was ever discussed that in exchange for fixing your concerns, you will do this for me. And that's what really rubbed me the wrong way. And funnily enough, I think I said it earlier, but yeah, didn't get a refund. It was just kind of I think I just got the middle finger and that was that. Probably because I said something. But I don't care. It's worth it to not have to interact with that guy anymore, in my opinion. Not, and other people might have different feelings, or currently have and have had positive experiences with that shop and that shop owner. That is just not my experience, and I'm happy to not ever have to ever interact with that shop again. No, thank you. So yeah, but thank you so much for the comment. I appreciate it. I can't tell where we're going here. What are we doing? All right, we're gonna go around. I just don't want to get in the mud is all. I kind of want to go around the lake, but it's gonna be really muddy, so we'll just stay on the path. As much as these boots also like to suck mud in. It's like into the treads and stuff, so I'm just like, I don't think I want to do it today, even though it would change up the scenery a little bit. But let me pause you real quick. I'm gonna swap out the drone battery one last time, because it should be able to take us back to the car. So give me just 1 second. Come on, let's go, Apollo. Really? Really, zoomies? Really, zoomies right now? You get over here, you get over here. Hey, 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 hey. If you're not gonna do zoomies, we're not attacking each other. Come on, come on. You trying to act up, huh? I'm gonna eat grass and I'm gonna jump on him. Okay. I'm gonna go back and watch these clips and be like, oh, it's so weird seeing my fat butt and my haunches. Oh, geez. But you know what? That's the price you pay for content. Okay. So, going back to my Halloween video, Von Kaiser says, "Ag, happy Halloween." Also, got to keep my obsession in check. And then Tracy Cruz says, "That was so great, Anthony. The ending, oh my, OMG, how did you do that?" LOL. Yeah, I did that with the drone. Hi. I did it with the drone. So it's been a lot of fun to mess with this thing. But it does have limitations because it is like the most affordable drone that DJI makes. I mean, this one is $199. And then if you want to step up to something else, it jumps right up to like $1,000. $899. So this is definitely the budget one. So some of its limitations include the sensors. It has a sensor underneath that is supposed to tell it how far off the ground it is, and it'll raise and lower accordingly. And then it also has the camera that it's filming on, and that camera can be used as like to see where there's obstacles, but it doesn't have sensors on its sides, so it doesn't know like spatial awareness on its direct sides. So for instance, if we were walking straight forward like we are, and we got over to this tree in front of us here, and I was to like duck underneath the tree, it might try to follow me through the branches, but it's more likely than any other drone that DJI makes to smack into something because it doesn't have as many sensors. So that's a problem. It does not like low light settings whatsoever. So once it starts to get dark, because it can't see where the ground is anymore, it's like a no-go, you know? And then once you set it to do like a move, like a circle around me, it goes off of the height when it starts, and it pretty much stays that height. So if you're trying to film on an angle, a slope, like I was up here, it doesn't account for that. It stays flat. It doesn't go up as the hill goes higher, so it just smacks into the ground. It seemed like it was trying to adjust, but it was really struggling. So there's little things like that. The camera quality, from what I understand, is not as good as, you know, higher performance drones. But what I figured is I would get this one, see how I like it, and determine later on if it's worth investing in like a full size one. That'll probably be our last comment because we're getting up to the car here. See if it's worth investing in like a big boy one. I think this will be perfect for the vlogs and stuff that we do for the most part, because of the fact I do not have to have a controller in my hands. I can look at my phone to read comments. I can fuss with Apollo if I need to. I'm not like sitting here with a joystick in my hands, you know? So that just frees up. I can wobble my hands around or carry a coffee or, you know, until DJI comes out with this type of AI tracking for remote controlless for its other drones, which they said that, oh my gosh, okay, all right, that's it, get over here, you get over here, you get over here. Oh, be careful. Okay, come on. Ah. Oh, hey, easy. Hey. Apollo. Hey. Are you crazy? Oh. Hey, don't look at my butt. Ready? Ready? Let's go. Hey, you're tangling us both up. Hey, what is up? Okay. Okay, I think that's enough. I've had enough of that. You did this yesterday. He's like, yeah, because you didn't take me to the off-leash park. You wild boy. It was funny, I bent down and the drone started to drop too. I was like, what? What is going on here? But yeah, I think this is a good practice one, and if DJI releases some software updates or releases new larger drones that do this kind of hands-free business, then maybe I'll upgrade. But that was the biggest draw for me for this one, and the price, of course. But yeah, I just didn't want to have a controller around my neck. I like the fact that it recognizes my face and it goes off of looking at me. Like I can walk over here, make a hard turn, and it comes around. Hey, easy. Go. Hey, please stop that. I know that you're excited, but that's enough. Apollo. Oh my gosh. Come here. Come here. Let's go. But yeah, I just like the fact that I can do stuff like that. So we'll see. If they upgrade it, then I might upgrade it too. I'd love if they had one that had even bigger, longer battery life. And maybe one that has superior image quality. I'll have to see what this looks like. This is my first time really taking it out and putting it to the test, so we'll see what it looks like. You'll have to let me know. So yeah, but that's how I did that shot, and I've been toying with some intros and outros to change things up, make it more fun. And you can use your phone as a remote control for this drone too. So I could take my phone out and tell it which direction to turn so you can get shots of everything, but I bought it specifically for this reason of hands-free. So yeah, Paula seems to be getting more used to it. So yeah, I'll probably keep this one for a while, get another set of batteries for it or two, and just use this and see where we go from there. But yeah. What else? I'm trying to think if there's any new toys that I'm like thinking of getting for the channel. I'm pretty much geared up. I mean, you can see I've got headphones. You can see my camera strap and my little microphone that I have clipped to me. See? Mic, test, test. And then I have obviously my phone, which really is kind of a passive part of the setup, but part of the setup nonetheless. Whew. I'm like, I don't want it to run out of battery when we're over the mud. So I'm like, keep going, buddy. Keep going, baby. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And if I can edit out the buzz of the drone, so you're just hearing my voice mostly, then that's kind of the ideal situation for this setup. So then I can do these follow shots. I can do rocket, where it shoots up in the air like I did for the Halloween video. I can do circles, and then I can do spotlight, meaning it stays stationary and then I walk around it and it almost acts like it's a camera on a tripod. So I can walk around, further back, whatever, and it holds the same place. Whoa, 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 it's getting a little dark. Oh, come here, baby. It's okay. Okay, it officially got too dark. You just hear it go, I lost you, I can't find you. But yeah, like about this dark out, and it has trouble sensing where everything is. So you kind of have to use it in daylight. It's not great it'll do sunset, but once the sun drops below the sky and starts to get dark, it starts to wonk out. I noticed that. I did play with it, was that last week? With Alex, came over and we were playing with it outside, and I had it set on follow and he was like running around getting it to chase him. And it was right as it was getting dark, and after a while it just went, like, I lost you, bye. And just kind of flew off and stayed stationary when it lost him. But it's a cool little gadget. It's a fun thing to mess with. But anyway, we're back here at the car, so I'm gonna let you go. But thanks so much for watching, and I got through, I think, a fair amount of comments. I'll keep chipping away at it as I normally do. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. Happy placing, and we'll see ya next time. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. Well, hey there, everyone. It's Anthony. I'm back with another video here on Single and Placing. Bow now. Hi. Hope you're having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. I don't know why I just did that whole intro because I plan on tacking this onto the last clip that I was responding to some comments. We're going to respond to some more comments while I take Apollo on a stroll. And I'm actually on a mission today. I'm going to be picking up dinner for me and Joe on the way through our outer loop. So I'll make a pit stop to get some food. I got HelloFresh in, so I'm going to be making a stir fry tonight. Stir Sunday, not stir Friday, stir Sunday. I'm going to be making a stir fry from HelloFresh, but I wanted to do some shishito, blistered shishito peppers that this ramen restaurant here in town does. And they coat them in this, what is it called? Some nutritional yeast kind of glaze sauce kind of stuff. It gives it this like tart tanginess. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I figured I'd respond to some comments while I'm doing that. So I'll just tag this onto the other one, the last clip, and we'll just make it a long one. I did that on the previous vlog too, so just combining vlogs. So yeah, but I hope everyone's doing well. But yeah, no updates. It's only been a day since the last one. Didn't do any diamond painting last night. I just built roller coasters, built a theme park all night. I can see myself getting really into this game, so uh-oh. But yeah, it's called Planet Coaster 2. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, we're gonna go up here, and then we're actually gonna go counterclockwise on our route today. That way I end up getting kind of spit out on the other side of downtown. Then we'll go through downtown, I'll pick up the food, and then we're walking home. So what is it? What do you see? What is it? Well, whatever it is, we gotta go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You got it. Whatever it is, you got it. Oh my gosh, he's really invested in whatever that is. Come on. Apollo. Oh my goodness. What is it? What in the world? You seem concerned. Okay, come on. Joseph Poor. What did he say? Stir fry udon noodles with beef, and if they don't have that, get karaage instead. Okay. Well, if they don't have it, I mean, is he just picking something at random that's not on their menu? Yeah, the double cheeseburger. They don't have that, then ramen's fine. I think they have udon on their menu. I don't know. Okay. All right, let's get the phone out. Let's get this going. I should have just said I'm getting Domino's. A pizza with my stir fry. Apollo is in his sniffs today. You're in your sniffs today, huh? Okay. Community comments, view all. Okay, going to the my unboxing. I'm going newest to oldest, as usual. My unboxing of The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. Zierli says, how many drills were in this kit? Oh gosh, I do not know. A bajillion. Did you do a kit up of the Last Supper? And if so, can you tell me where to find it? We were thinking of doing it for church. Yeah, I may, let me screenshot this. Let me just, I'm going to respond via text because this doesn't seem like someone that normally watches my content. Hey there. I'm not sure how many drills there were, but it is massive. And for one person, I would anticipate this project taking over a year to do. You can find it at Jaded Gem Shop. Okay, cool. Reply added. Cool. If you do end up watching this, yeah, I don't know how many drills. That project's almost 9 feet long or over 9 feet long. It's the biggest kit, I believe, that I have in my stash and that I'll have ever worked on. Potty break, hold on. Yeah, over 9 feet long from what I remember. Biggest kit by square centimeters that I think I have in my stash and that I've ever done. And how long, or I haven't kitted it up yet because I'm waiting until I'm ready to commit to it because it will take up a massive amount of my drill storage. And you can find it at Jaded Gem Shop. So yeah, I wish I had more info, but I don't know when I'll get around to kitting that one up, but it'll be a while. Going to my Halloween video, Mia says, loved it, Anthony, thank you. And Linda Hammermeister says, that was amazing, such fun, love it, love it. Oh, thank you. And then Rich says, now this is my kind of scary movie. Nice work. Thank you guys so much. I had a blast doing it. Going to my unboxing of The Heaven Beneath by Yume Art. Lisa Noof says, this will be a beautiful gift. And Lythian 2 says, hello and thank you for your comment, or your content was referred by Messy Girl Crafts. I'm happy to have landed here. Looking forward to seeing the progress of this piece. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it and welcome. It's always nice to have some new folks. So yeah. And then Susan Getz says, how is Apollo? He's doing good. He's doing good. And Tracy Cruz says, what a beautiful gift to give. I love it. I did Christmas Eve. Hold on. Sorry, I had a little rock in my boot. Tracy Cruz says, what a beautiful gift to give. I love it. I did Christmas Eve at the workshop and it was the same, full of blues, but I loved it. The effect it gives is awesome. Oh, nice. I don't know if I know that kit. I'll have to look it up. Is that Diamond Art Club as well? Sounds like it might be. Yeah, I'll have to look that one up. Then going to my vlog episode 148, Graham Crackers says, OMG, this is the absolute worst thing for you and Apollo. I could feel your anger and frustration just imagining the scenarios of what if. I would have done the same thing, packed up and left. Yeah, I felt like I was being a little reactionary there, but I just, I couldn't leave him there for any amount of time. So I was like, well, if I'm committing to not leaving to go get dinner, or I'd have to bring him with me and then tie him up outside a restaurant or something while I picked up to go, like I couldn't go sit and have a meal or really do anything without Apollo. And I was like, this is just not going to be fun. I mean, I was planning on spending plenty of time with him anyway, but yeah, even to go leave to get a coffee or something like that just wouldn't have been possible. So yeah, it is what it is. It was a bummer. But yeah. Thank you for the comment, and we're doing good. Then my vlog episode 149. April Campbell says, I'm also really stressed about November 5th, and I agree it's not going to be over anytime soon, and just the general knowledge that half the country lives on Earth 2 just blows me away in general. I'm glad that some new friends and I can just not talk about that subject and keep our new friendship growing. I've already noted 2. And good thing, because I broke my elbow Sunday. Oh no, and I'm having surgery on it tomorrow. I'm glad I don't have to worry about election day per se. That's awful. Broke your elbow. Ouch. Jeez. Well, I hope you're recovering and I hope everything's going okay. And yeah, wasn't the result that I was hoping for, but we'll move on. We'll keep moving forward. But yeah, thank you so much for the comment. April Campbell also just gave some nice emojis. Tracy Cruz said, wow, Anthony, good for you. That's a really high expectation from a shop. Yeah, I know. And even if that wasn't what they meant to communicate, that's how it came off. And I just, yeah, I'll get into it more in a future video, or I'll touch on it again in a future video. But yeah, Then going back to my vlog, episode 148, Inspired Life says, what a frightening situation. Time passes so slowly in those heightened moments. Sounds very traumatic for you and Apollo. I'm incredibly grateful Apollo was safe and you got to reunite with him. He looks as happy as ever on your walk. If only we could forget as easily as dogs. I know, right? Hey, no, Apollo. Drop it. There's always food containers and little packets of sauce and stuff over here by the high school. These high schoolers just leave their food trash sitting out all over the place. And Apollo's like, yeah, that tastes like sweet and sour sauce or whatever, you know. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad that he's fine and he's just kicking around like nothing happened. I'm sure he actually had a good time. He might have felt a little abandoned, but he seemed totally fine just wandering around. Sure, he ate plenty of scraps and got to play in the creek and stuff, but yeah. I'm sure he was stressed that people were trying to get him, you know, to come to him or try to snag him. But he's okay. He's okay. Right, baby? Yes, he cutie. And then we have Speechcrafts. It says, that is horrible. Poor you and Apollo. I'm glad it all worked out. But what a scary situation. Yeah, it was. But we're good. Thank you for the comment and thinking of us. Lisa Noof says, hey, Anthony, what a horrifying experience to have Apollo roaming the streets for hours. The scariest thing is that the same thing happened to other people before. And Brett, I forgot about Brett. Never fix the doorknob. Will he keep doing this until someone else's dog gets out and gets hit by a car? Definitely not a pet-friendly rental. Thankfully, Apollo is safe now. Sending hugs to you both. Thank you. Tracy Cruz says, OMG, Anthony, how horrible for you both. I would be bawling so much. What a terrible place. I'm so glad you are both okay. You are a good dog dad. I try. This little stinker can test me sometimes, but he's worth it. I love him. Trin says, getting a message like that about a loved one in your care is absolutely frightening. So glad Apollo wasn't hurt on his escapade like you. My mind would have been spiraling with the what ifs, yeah. And then, thank you for the comment. Jennifer Murray says, oh my, what a nightmare, how very scary, what a roller coaster of emotions. Glad both of you are okay, maybe emotionally not okay, but you know, okay. Yeah, for sure. It only took a couple days to get past it and the fact that he was fine. But yeah, the what ifs are tough. And then, is my shoe getting untied? No. My vlog episode 146, Artemis Dream says, I got my ballot yesterday, but I'm saving the task of looking at it for the weekend because I was not expecting that much paperwork. Yes, it can be quite the process, but it's worth it. It's worth it to take the time. For sure. Let's go this way so we can get out to the street. Then Jolly Rogers says, I have a black thumb. I managed to kill a cactus. I managed to kill catnip, which is a weed. Good luck to you. Yeah, it can be, plants are just tough. You know, some plants are far easier than others. Some just, you know, they might sell them in your greenhouse and they do just fine in like a warm, humid, with plenty of airflow greenhouse just fine. But once you bring them into your like stagnant home that's like a completely different climate, things can go south really fast. So you kind of have to do your research or be willing to adjust like a little mini climate zone in the area where the plant is to make it happy. So yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, but I'm having fun. I'm having fun for sure. Thank you for the comment. Going back to my vlog episode 145, Nancy Regan says, do you have any input regarding the content and or number of ads that appear on your channel? No, I don't. I think I can adjust how many ads. Like you can just put low, medium, which is like the recommended, just average, or high. And I just have it set to whatever the default is, so I'm sure mine's just set at medium. But as far as the type of content, no, you can't. As far as I know, I have no idea what types of ads go up on my channel. And I don't think I have any control over that. I'd have to check. I think there might be some sort of settings where you can adjust things, but they say like, if you're gonna get picky about this, just know that your ad revenue will be much lower. So I just kind of leave it as is. I would hope there's nothing like nefarious that's being advertised on my channel, but I don't get to pick, or at least I don't pick. So yeah, but if you do, I mean, if you see something that you're personally not particularly happy with, you can let me know, but I just don't know what I could do on my end to be like, that one specific ad is a no-go for me. I just don't know. So I'm just gonna default to say, no, I can't control it. I think I have minimal control over how many ads you see. But that's it. And I could also just turn monetization off, meaning there wouldn't be any ads at all. I have that option too. So I just leave everything as whatever the recommended settings are is what I do. And then Nancy Regan says, you're very brave to share and perceptive about your financial worries. I think you're right on track and making good progress. Thank you. And then Nancy goes on to say, you should definitely take a cruise. I took a Vietnam cruise, which left and returned to Hong Kong. Wonderful sights, ports of call in Vietnam and China, and great tours. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds like a fun trip. Then going to let's take a look, my unboxing of Harbor Lights by Dominic Davidson and Diamond Painting Shop. Sabine says, oh, I love this painting so much. This and two more from Dominic Davidson are currently on my wish list. I hope I can get them for Christmas this year. Are you planning to start this kit anytime soon? Yeah, so I did start that and I got about 30% done ish with that project. I ended up running out of a color, and at the time my plan was to reach out to Rosa and let her know. However, that kit was one that I started over a year after I originally got it. I started that at the beginning of this year, I believe, and was just picking at it. But because of the way I had stored it, I had put these really intense creases in it because the box kind of had collapsed over time and it was getting crushed by a big old stack of diamond paintings on top of it. So it had these really crazy creases in it, and I was just struggling with that, and it was no fault of the shop. I just stored it poorly. And so I decided over the spring, I believe, to let that kit go. Just because of the issues with the creasing, and I was like, you know, I guess I could order more drills and try to figure this out. And then also additionally, just with the size and scale of it, I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna hang this. I was just not, it looked great. It looked great, but I just kind of lost interest in it because of the damage I had done to it in storing it. So I ended up letting that project fall to the wayside, and I ended up just kitting it down. But I would still highly recommend it. I would just say make sure with those big old boxes and for those massive kits that when you store it, just make sure that it's in a place that the box isn't going to get crushed or anything like that, because it's a big old box and the adhesive kind of came apart on it and then it's just getting flattened. So, but yeah, so I did start it. I got about a third of the way done-ish, and then I decided to call it quits. But it's a kit that I personally probably wouldn't buy it again because of the size, but if you are into that size and like a round drill canvas, I would say go for it, for sure, if it's still in stock. Then going to my vlog episode 145, Miller Time Mama says, LOL, win a Camaro. I agree with you about the cards 100%. Yeah, someone recommended a video for me recently. Hold on, everyone. There's something. Okay, that feels better. Recommended a video I go watch that gives a full breakdown of the cards. So I'm gonna have to check that out. Or I'm going to have to go check that out. But yeah, I'm still a little lost by the concept. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you for the comment. And then Linda Salazar says, OMG, Anthony, your money talk and finances and anxiety and impulse buys and all that. Oh my God, I know exactly what you're talking about. Sometimes the past trauma of being financially insecure doesn't go away even when your situation changes. But you're doing great, though. I know you'll get your house in Apollo's yard soon. Yeah, I hope so. We're doing good. We're doing good. What do you think, baby? You are sniffy today, huh? Yeah, you are sniffy today. Let me look up real quick. Let me look up how long it's going to take us to walk to ramen, because I need to call and place our order. I need to call and place our order so it's ready in time. No Sue Ramen. We're going to walk 22 minutes. Okay. 23 minutes. Okay. Okay, hold on, everyone. I'm gonna call them right now and get this order placed. That way I can go pick it up. So give me 1 second. Okie dokie. We are good to go. They said it'll be about 25 minutes, which is about the amount of time we'll need to get there. So that should be perfect timing. I am gonna have to clip Apollo outside on their patio, which I always hate doing. I hate leaving him outside, even though their entire shop is all glass front and I'll be able to see him the entire time. It always stresses me out when I have to do that. I always try to avoid leaving him unattended, even if he's like 10 feet away and I can see him from inside. But anyway, it'll be okay. Apollo, hello? This way. But yeah, thank you, Linda. And then going to my Muka Mania event announcement, which I will read these off because they're different than the live stream comments for the giveaway. The Diamond Technician says, love it. I will definitely participate. It will be my first event. Oh, yay! That's awesome. And then Elisa Marie Design says, oh my goodness, I have been eagerly sharing this information with my subscribers ever since Mia brought it to my attention. I will certainly mention it again during my calendar presentation tomorrow. Muka's complexity never ceases to amaze me. Just when I believe I have grasped all there is to know, I discover another hidden fact. Or facet, sorry. I love the presentation. Anthony, so beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm super excited that we've got so many participants for this event. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I will be starting on... I'll take a break from making roller coasters today. I am editing some videos, or editing the last vlog, and then I'll try to get this one edited tonight too, so I'll probably set up the crafting table in my computer, get to editing while I dive in paint, and try to knock out some more of Medi. So yeah, Then going to my vlog episode 145, Artemis Dream says, it's cool that your parents like each other well enough to even consider vacationing together. I don't mess with DAC, but I've seen how hyped up people are over the cards, and all I can say is cool beans. I'm down for people doing what works for them as long as no one gets hurt, even if I don't agree. Have a good week. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree too. I just, I don't know. Sometimes I worry that people that might not, and I'm talking about myself, people that might not otherwise buy a kit or aren't in like the financial position to buy a kit, something like collecting a card or the chance to collect to win might trigger their spending habit more than if it wasn't there, you know? And so I get it. It's capitalism. It's a business. And if you're going to buy it, that's on you. But I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like, is this to the customer's benefit, or is this just a little predatory? You know, I don't know. Once again, I really don't know how they work, so I might be talking right out of my behind. So I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I mean, whatever. It's fine. If you want the card, you're gonna get the card, you know. Or if you want the kit because of the card, you're gonna get the kit because of the card. But I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, is this? What's the meaning of this? You know, what's the true intent here? So anyway, and then my Mookamania event announcement. Samantha Kohler says, sounds amazing. I have started Mooka of Zodiac through Diamond Art Club. I really enjoy his artwork too. Yay! So many fun participants. I haven't looked at the registration form yet to see how many people have filled it out yet. So maybe I'll check on that tonight just out of curiosity. The drawing for the last Lives winner isn't for another 5 days, I think. So make sure, at least at the time of filming this, so make sure to get your registration form completed. I didn't even see that dog. Get your registration form completed before then for the first round of drawing. So yeah, and it's for you can go to that live for all the details of how to enter and watch that live for what I'm needing, or what the question was, and make sure you've registered for the event. So yeah, thank you for the comment. Then going back to my vlog episode 145, Graham Crackers says, I agree with you wholeheartedly on the stupid trading card gimmick. It's like the lottery hoping to have the winning kit, but want, not this time, try again. So just keep buying until that card you're looking for is in your box. The trading cards is not something that will cause me to buy, just for the cards. Well, that's good. Yeah, I think, once again, to each their own, but yeah, it's just one of those things, you know, it's just one of those things. Just like, I don't think it's necessary at all, but to each their own. Then going to my Mookamania event announcement, Mia says, I can't wait for this event to begin. I really look forward to start my first day at Gem Shop despite it being gigantic. Yeah, you're moving really quickly though, Mia. You're doing great. I've been seeing your progress photos on Instagram. So yeah, that's really cool. This way. And vlog episode 145, the Diamond Technician says, Anthony, I did Plague Doctor for my son and added some sparklers. It turned out lovely. Also not my normal color palette. Yeah, I think you had mentioned that in the actual unboxing too. That's really cool. If you have time, can you let me know which, you can either shoot me an email or just comment, let me know what you did, like what specific add-ons you did, because maybe I'll just replicate what you did or go off of that a little bit, because I'm always in the market for ideas. I guess we can go. Come on. It says no walk, but we have the green light, so I'm always in the mood to get some good ideas. So we're on 19th and we need to turn on 14th. And then Lisa Noof says, "Hi Anthony, sounds like the Asia trip would have been exhausting, especially for your mom. Good decision to wait until you can save up for a trip or a cruise with her. You'll enjoy it more with less financial stress. At least you don't have to worry about anyone taking your car away now that it's paid off." LOL, yes. Yep, I'm getting over that trigger. I'm like, oh, I hear a loud truck. Yeah, I'm getting over that trigger for sure. So I'm still probably a couple more paychecks away from like really seeing the fruits of getting that stuff paid off and lowering bills down, just because I've had some other stuff that I've needed to pay off and that kind of thing. So we'll get there though. I'm hoping by the end of the year I'll be in a position where I can say, okay, that entire amount of my normal car payment just goes right into savings, you know. So I'd say probably by the end of the year I'll be more in that kind of position, especially with like, you know, Christmas gift buying season coming up and yada yada yada. So yeah, but it's nice to know that that is like off my list of things to stress about, you know. And that was a major stressor financially in my life. So that's pretty cool. Going to my unboxing of Abstract and Patroclus. Jolly Roger says, "Wow, he really went all out to impress you. Hope you enjoy the paintings." Yeah, in terms of what was in the box from the little gifts and goodies, yes, for sure. It was packaged very nicely, but unfortunately, the actual products themselves, you know, the actual diamond paintings and my customer service and communication experience left a lot to be desired. But I still appreciate you connecting me with shops. Don't ever feel like you shouldn't do that. I will just change my approach if I, you know, let's say you were to recommend a shop or put me in contact with the shop owner again. I would go through the same process of browsing their shop, seeing if it looks like products that might be might meet my picky standards. And if they don't, if it doesn't look like something I'd be interested in, then I'd probably just let you know, hey, thank you so much for, you know, sending that shop my way. I just don't think this one is for me. Or if it is, then I would place an order, film an unboxing, hold that on my hard drive, don't post it right away, then start working up the kit or one of the kits and get a feel for it, and then take it from there. You know, if I want to reach out to the shop and mention anything, or if it's just fine and I think I'm going to be happy with it, or if it's just an absolute no way, this is not at all what I would be interested in working on, beyond just tweaks and stuff, beyond just like little niggles, then I'd probably just let go of the kit, take it into work and make it a work kit for my coworkers to mess with in the little break area, and just don't even mention it, just because I don't want to go down the path of what happened this time, of just walking away with a really bad taste in my mouth about a shop. And yeah, so it's interesting. It's like a weird juxtaposition, because it's like, do I talk about it anyway just so I can be like, you know, heads up everyone, warning, this might not be, if you have the same preferences that I do, this might not be the shop for you, or just not talk about it at all. I go back and forth, but once things tip into just a really bad or just a not great customer service experience, or just a really poor interaction, then I'm much more likely to be like, I'm gonna bring it up, you know. So I'm like, I'd rather not even get to that point. But it's still good for me to know. Ready? Can you get up there? Good boy. It's still good for me to know what new shops are out there. I just have to kind of make my approach a little bit different. But yeah, thank you. Lisa Noof says, it was nice to see how nicely packaged this was. I hope they turn out well for you, but I see you're concerned about his back. Fingers crossed. Yeah, and ended up not working out, unfortunately. And then my vlog episode 144, Lisa says, love you, Anthony. Thank you for keeping me company this evening while I diamond paint. Of course, thanks for watching. Okay, I think we're getting pretty close to our turn off here. Yep, it's the next intersection. We're gonna take a right. And then going back to that unboxing, oh, your leg's caught up. Leg, Apollo, leg, Apollo, thank you. Nope, didn't get it. There you go, you little brat. Mia says, I'll be very interested in seeing them done. That abstract one looks like a lot of fun, but I get where you're coming from with the old master. I hope it will churn out better than the rendering shows. Yeah, it didn't, and things took a turn for the worse shortly thereafter, unfortunately. But it's okay, it's okay. There's other shops for me. Is this flat up top? Can he get up on that? Yeah, ready? Hup. Good boy, good boy. Come on. And then going to my unboxing of Lost Oasis from Nathaniel Mortensen. Von Kaiser says that pen has been around a while. Look up Quick Stick. We use it for scrapbooking, picking up small paper pieces. I never kept mine because of the putty coming out so quick and not wanting residue on my papers. Once you figure out how to twist it slower, it should be okay. I'm willing to try again. I'm sure DAC's putty is different. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that I know that there's been similar products like for other crafts. I've just never seen a diamond painting pen with an auto reload that works successfully. There's been other companies like on Temu. I think Rachel Ray did a video of one where she's like, this company claims to have developed a auto reloading diamond painting pen. No, it wasn't the putty. They claimed that you could put drills in the pen and the drills would come out one at a time out of the tip. And so you never had to use like a tray again. It would just like do it, and absolutely not. It was a total gimmick, like scam. So yeah, I've seen there's another company that makes like diamond painting crayons almost, where it's like a crayon tip that you use to pick up drills, and a lot of people really like them for ABs and specialty drills. So that's kind of in the same realm in the sense that the pen, the thing you're holding is the material that picks stuff up. So I know there's been like iterations of that or very similar things in other crafts. I've just never seen one being sold as a diamond painting pen. And yeah, I'm curious to see. I almost bought one of their premium pens with the metal auto reload tip, but I think my issue will still be similar with how it'll feel on my finger. It has a really defined ridge on the tip, and then the end of the pen ends very abruptly, like a really hard edge at the end. So I just think that'll dig into my finger too much. So I'm gonna stick with what I know. I have so much diamond painting putty from other shops and I have pens that already work. I have a ton of pen tips that are the traditional style, and I'm not really hung up on, like, I don't find it frustrating to have to put new putty in my pen every few diamond painting sessions or every couple of diamond painting sessions. That's never been a pain point for me. So I'm like, I just don't think I need it. The only reason I would buy it is just to be able to talk about it on the channel, the metal one. But I haven't been convinced enough, or I haven't been curious enough to pull the trigger just yet. So I'm gonna keep sitting on it and see what happens. I think I'm plenty happy with what I have. So yeah, but thank you for the comment. And that's interesting. They use it for paper. That's cool. Hold on, we've got, oh, they're crossing the street. Never mind. But thank you for the comment. Going to my finish and review of Lotus Koi Fish Part 2. Lisa says they both look pretty. I'd like to see the enhanced one with the border. Was also painted black so I can get a better feel. Yeah, for sure. I ended up hanging the original, and then my roommate Doug, I painted the border and he took the enhanced one, so that's in his room. Von Kaiser says, I was just about to comment about the border color difference when you mentioned it. Haha, I agree with you on every point, but it's sure pretty either way. Yeah, they were both nice. Joseph just wrote me bien E2. I think he meant to text one of his employees. He's probably gonna be like, sorry, wrong person. And then going to my unboxing of Lost Oasis, Yvette Sutton says, I love how you talk about the new box and toolkit straight from the heart, and that's why I love your channel. 100% honest. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know about that box. It's getting better. I think they've made some improvements in more recent kits, but yeah, less is more when it comes to the packaging, as long as it can be shipped safely, you know. Then going to my finish and review of Lotus Koi Fish again, Jolly Roger says, I enjoy these comparison videos personally. From this angle, I prefer the original, but as you said, not seeing it head on is a disadvantage. Yeah, for sure. I should have changed the camera angle a little bit more when I did that, but I mean, at the end of the day, the original does look better, just to be honest. Yeah, I think one of the things that might be a lesson learned there, hold on just a second. This was not at all the right street to turn on. Oh, it's on 12th, not 14th. I was like, we're still a couple blocks away. Yeah, one of the lessons I think I learned from that project is when it comes to enhancements, it's better to go with drill colors in amounts that you have smaller amounts of on a kit that has more colors. So it's easier to enhance without overthinking it on a kit that has a bunch of different colors, because then you're not using like a huge patch is being completely changed. Maybe just some of the accent colors or a little bit of this and that, but it's not like the entire flower or the entire this or that's being changed. It's just little pieces of it. And then go for colors that have a more minimal amount of drills that will need to be enhanced. So maybe there's a pink on that canvas that you want to enhance, and there's a pink on that canvas that you want to enhance, and there's, 4,000 of those drills or 6,000 of those drills. Maybe go for a shade. Jeez, what is this? It's like a clown car coming out of here. The whole gosh darn town's coming through here. Maybe go for a different color that only has a few hundred or 1,000 or less or something like that. So I've learned that for sure, to not go crazy. But if you have a kit, like for instance Wizard Spell, that has 80 something colors, and 50 of those colors are just, a container or less, then it's a little bit easier. But if you're working with, a kit that has 20 something colors, and all of them there's a lot of them, then maybe don't just go for it and be like, all right, I'm gonna switch 15 of these 23 and buy a ton of enhancements. Because if your shades are off, then it's really gonna change. It's really gonna change how it looks. Oh, thanks. It's really gonna change how it looks overall. Sorry, I just got a bunch of people oohing and awing at Apollo. Okay, so we're coming up on the sushi, the ramen place right now. So I'm gonna cut you off so I can grab this this food, and then I'll pick back up with you when I'm all done and paid for and everything. So 1 second. I walked up, and just as I was about to clip up, I could see that my bag of food was, I was assuming it was my food, was sitting on the counter because they have all their to-go orders waiting on a counter behind the register. So I saw my food, and right as I was about to clip up Apollo, this family walked out of a shop a couple doors down because they were waiting for their table, so they must have just been window shopping. And they had like 5 girls and then the parents. Anticipate which direction our people are walking in so I can go the opposite way. Like, I'm trying to be alone. Anyway, so this family comes out of the shop, the parents and like 5 girls bursting out of the shop. 3 of the girls are wailing, just screaming. One, I think, is out of fun. The other 2 are crying. And they just come running down the sidewalk towards me and Apollo. And they're just like pushing around him and bumping him. I'm like, you're so lucky he's not, like, doesn't freak out about this stuff. Just had no... And all these girls were like, I want to say 4 or 5, 6, 7 years old-ish. No regard for like, oh, a dog could bite, if I get too close. They literally just like bumped him and kind of pushed around me and him to get past us. They continue running into the intersection, and the mom's like screaming like, Abby, whatever your name is, other kid's name, that's a street. And so one of them like drops their bag of candy or whatever in the street, and they're all like, they're crying. Like, it's just a mess. I'm like, oh my God. So then the guy comes out and he's like, your table will be ready in just a couple minutes. And so, my plan was to clip up Apollo. They have some benches right next to the front door, but they were sitting at those benches and they had no regard for, I was not going to leave him out there with those kids. I'm like, I know he's not going to bite you. He wouldn't do anything, but I'm like, these seem like the type of kids that would come and unclip him, for fun. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not, hop up. Good boy, I'm not risking it. So I just stayed outside and waited until their table was ready, and they got escorted inside. But as they were going in, one of the girls was like, the mom was like, she had like her giant winter coat on. She's like, you need to take your coat on before we go sit down and eat. And she was like, no, I'm not taking it off. So the dad had to stay outside and try to get her to calm down while she was screaming and throwing a fit. But luckily they like went and walked up the block. So I was like, that'll give me enough time to clip Apollo up, go inside, pay for my order, and get back out. So it all worked out. The timing worked out, but I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, kids are amazing. If you decide that if you want to have kids and start a family, and you're willing, that that's something that's just part of the nature of raising children, is they have meltdowns all the time. But to have 3 meltdowns out of 5 kids all at once, oh my gosh, I feel for those parents for sure. Like, oh my gosh. And then the kids are screaming and crying and fighting, and they just walk into the restaurant to be sat. And I'm like, I also feel bad for everyone that's in there eating right now, because they're about to have to deal with a rough night. If I had that many kids and my kids were that vocal and volatile, guess what we'd be doing? We'd be taking our ramen to go, and we would go home. I'm not putting other patrons through that, or we're getting a baby. If we wanted to have a nice night out to go sit down in this quiet little ramen restaurant, we're getting a babysitter. Because that's also not fair to everyone else around you. Especially if you walked in there, kids screaming, you know. I'd be like, actually, can we just place a to-go order? It's gonna be one of those nights, but whatever. Anyway, let's get through a couple more comments. I got my food, regardless. I've got my peppers and Joe's udon. Maddie didn't want anything, so I don't know if she wasn't hungry or wanted something else, but anyway. Going to my finished review of Lotus Koi Fish. It is interesting, but I prefer the original. The Lotus doesn't benefit from the enhancements. I appreciate the effort and the comparison. I mean, in your opinion. I don't know. I don't know if it was a matter of if it benefited or not. It's just if you like the look of it or not. So, yeah, but thank you. Finish and review of Inspiration Peak. Susan Hamlin says, it is beautiful, Anthony. I bought this kit when it came out after seeing it as a preview, but have not started it yet. So it really is nice to see it finished and get some ideas where I can add enhancements. Of course. Thanks for watching. Going back to my Lotus Koi Fish Part 2, Lisa Noof says, hi, Anthony. Surprisingly, I also prefer the original. However, when you moved the blinged up one, the yellow tips look much better. I wonder if neon jellies would have worked to give a brighter look. Love the look of the black border. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm wondering about that too, if like the sparkler of it all was just the wrong choice there, as opposed to doing like a solid color, like a jelly or even a crystal or something like that. So yeah, next time. Artemis Dream says, I think the border would have to be black to see if it pops better. Also, the angle and the lack of natural sunlight make it harder to appreciate the changes. Let's keep moving. You don't need that. The framed on the wall view is always better than the work table view. Yeah, for sure. Okay, and then going on to my vlog, episode 131, Yvette Sutton says, oh, I love this one. Even better hearing you laugh so much is very heartwarming. I'm glad you had fun, and I had fun watching. Can't wait for the next ones. Oh, I think that's the vlog when I went to Waterworld. Wow, we're really getting back into some older content. Yeah, that was a blast. I can't wait to do it next year. And then my finish and review of Inspiration Peak. TX Lara says, what an amazing piece. I love the idea of using up small bits of special drills, and this was a great work to do that, as you pointed out. Great job. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that one. Jackie, my friend Jackie and my friends Jackie and Matt came over for the party last Saturday, and she was like, where did you get that artwork from? And I was like, well, I made it. And she's like, that's a diamond painting? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, that does not even look like a diamond painting. That just looks like a painting, at a viewing distance. And I was like, yeah, I really like how the colors turned out on that one. She's like, holy crap, that's awesome. I was like, do you want it? And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, I'll take it down and roll it up and give it to you. And she's like, you're not doing that. Give me a break. And I was like, what? Like, I don't have any specific attachment to any of these. It's like, if you want one, take it home if you like it, So I think I'm gonna just roll it up and give it to her. I should have done that. Hup up, hup up, hup, hup. Because I've been cat sitting for her, I should have just rolled it up and taken it over to her house and left it in her house and be like, that's for you. Let's go. Yeah, because she's like, I couldn't just take something off your wall. Give me a break. I'm like, why not? I'd love for it to go into someone's home that'll appreciate it, and enjoys it. So I think I'm gonna roll it up and give it to her next time I see her and be like, you don't have a choice. I don't care if you hang it or not, but it's yours. You seem to really like it. So anyway. Going on to my vlog, episode 132. Lisa Says, Anthony, thank you so much for doing this for me. I'm so glad. I asked you if you'd ever been there. Thank you so much. Now I want to go even more. Just wonderful. I think I'm going to take my granddaughter next November. Oh, awesome. Yay. That would be really cool. Yeah, Estes Park is really cool. I'm glad that, A, I remembered that you had asked about that, and B, that I was able to make it up there this year. Because it is such a pretty place, for sure. So yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed that video. Come over here. Let's hit the button. Let's press the button. Can you sit? Can you sit for me? Good boy. Okay, let's go. Oh, you're such a good dog. Yeah. You're such a good dog. Okay. All right, going to my unboxing of Lost Oasis. Okie dokie says, thank you for sharing, so pretty. Greetings from Germany. Oh, thank you. And the Diamond Technician says, Chartreuse and Ecru are definitely only color names I see on your channel. Haha, I love watching your videos as always. Yeah. Me and my color names, oh boy. Hold on. Sorry. Jeez Louise, that's so annoying! Shut up. Anyway, going to my unboxing of Medi from Alphonse Mucha. Lisa says, ooh, very nice. I love how Jade does things. She's top tier for sure. Oh yeah. She just can't be beat. I mean, there's other shops that I love for a lot of the same reasons or different reasons, but gun to my head, the shop that has truly the entire package in terms of quality of materials, hand rendering, partial hand rendering, full computer charting, all the options of huge, vast array of artists and styles. There's just so much customization that you can do at Jaded Gem Shop that there just isn't. Nobody else does it, and that's just the bottom line. Round or square, for it, a myriad of different sizes, cropped, not cropped, customs, cross-stitch conversions. It's just, she has the most robust offerings in the business. Nobody else does it like Jade does it. And so I'll be once again filming that best of and flops of 2024. And I was thinking about best shop of 2024. And I was like, well, I mean, ideally it would be nice to have a different pick every year of my favorite shop. And of course I'll have some honorable mentions, but it has to be Jade again this year, just because it's everything I need all in one. You know, the only reason I buy from other diamond painting shops is A, they also have really good quality product, but because I've gotten to become familiar with like shop owners and I want to support them from a friend standpoint and a business standpoint, and make sure that we have selection, because not everybody can afford Jaded Gem Shop. So I want to make sure that I'm showing love to some shops. That way we have those shops in the future. Not that just my purchase power can keep a shop afloat, but you know what I mean. Like, I want to show them that I love them and that they're valued and that they have a place out there. And just show my love. But if I didn't have those other shops that were super high quality too, and it was like Diamond Art Club, Jaded Gem Shop, and then everything else was kind of like Temu, Amazon style, then yeah, I mean, I'd be okay with that because Jade has everything I need, you know. The only thing that I will say is you can't get everything done as a hand charted canvas because Jade does it herself. And I think she has some people working with her now to do some hand charting so she can get more images out. I don't know if that's the truth. I might be making that up. But she certainly was for a while there, and maybe still currently doing it all herself. Hop up. Good boy. And another one. Hop up. Good boy. One more. Hop up. And last one. Hop up. Hop up. Good boy. You did it. So you can't get everything done as a hand charted if you wanted it. And there are some times where I need some hand charted, more linear color blocking, DAC style, diamond painting shop style kits in my life. So it's good to have the options there. But if I had to say only one shop ever again, it would, I mean, for purely because that means that I could still get customs, I could still get a cross-stitch conversion, I could get a kit in round or square, I could pick different sizes. That's kind of the main reason why, is because if I was left only with Jaded Gem Shop, I could still get a lot of stuff, or get everything that I need in any different type of diamond painting style. But of course, I am lucky enough that it isn't the case. And so right now I get to pick from the Creativity Squirrel, Diamond Painting Shop, Jaded Gem Shop, Diamond Art Club, and Diamond Dots are kind of my 5 that I shop from. So yeah, and Diamond Dots is really if I see something on a hot deal, like at a craft shop or something, I don't really check their site too much. I just put them on the list because in terms of quality and fit and finish, I think they're good. But that's my least frequently shopped from shop out of all of those is Diamond Dots. And it seems like they kind of phased out their, like in Michael's and in Hobby Lobby, they used to sell canisters of individual drill colors so you could do their freestyle kits. And I haven't seen those displays in quite some time. So I don't know if they phased that out, but I liked that because I could go get metallics and neons and glow-in-the-darks a la carte right from a shop, right from a store down the street, which was really nice. And they were a good price too. So I do miss that. So I don't know, Diamond Dots it's there just because all my experiences with them have been generally okay, or generally positive. I remember not being in love with their squares, but I'll have to try them again to see. That'll be the last comment because we're at the house. But yeah, I'd say Diamond Dots is, I'm gonna leave it as a top 5, just because I don't really have anything negatives to say. I just don't buy from them as frequently as the other 4. But yeah, it kind of comes down to those right now until I find something else that I really love. Ready? But anyway, that's the last of them. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. This didn't start recording until partway through. It says 2.26 miles, but I think we've got to be closer to 3. I mean, we did kind of our full loop. So anyway, all right, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you listening or watching or whatever you're doing. Happy placing. We'll see you next time. Bye.